Hey guys, welcome back to GoalMatol. Today we got another exciting football battle as Manchester City takes on Bournemouth, two teams, two different styles, and both are ready to fight for the win. The fans are ready, the players are focused, and we are ready for kickoff. This is 100% original PES 20 on simulation. I personally recorded and editing this match for entertainment purpose only, with no copyright issue, no third-party footage. Let's kick off.
Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match.
The City come into this match with plenty of quality and experience. They love to control possession, move the ball quick, and create chances thought out clever attacking moments. City will be looking to stay fast and put Bournemouth under pressure. Know they have a hard opponent in front of them, but they won't be afraid to attack. They can be dangerous with quick transition and direct football. Bournemouth will need to stay organized, defend as a team, and take their chances when they come.
To concede because it clearly demands a quick change in approach if you do, which isn't always easy, because in the build-up to this, believe me, they'll have been working principally on organisation and shape and training, and it's not easy just to suddenly come out of that.
It's Manchester City versus Bournemouth. Let's get this match underway.
There's the whistle. Doku. That's tidy. Haaland. Anderson. Cleared away. Eva Nielsen. Kluivert. It's a good run down the right. Haaland. Rodri. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Tavernier. And here's Eva Nielsen. Now it's Kluivert. And it's Smith. That is lovely. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. It makes life so much harder for that defence.
Lewis. Foden. Lewis. Oh, nice touch. Lewis puts them all in. And that was very necessary. Played through for the wide man. And that's another throw. A well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Tavernier. Troffer, played over towards the opposite flank. Kluivert. And here's Eva Nielsen. Eva Nielsen. Eva Nielsen played out towards the right wing. Smith, and he whips it in. And it's hoisted clear. Haaland. Doku. Oh, sweet feet. Rodri applies the finish! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him. Cook. Truffert chooses to go cross-field. Smith is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Evan Nielsen. Evan Nielsen! That's a half-decent try.
Evan Nielsen really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Lewis. Foden. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rodri. Foden. Guardiola. And here's Doku. Great chance! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Well, I thought the keeper was really confused as to what to do then, whether to come and take it or stay on his line, and yet in the end, he's allowed to get away with that. A lot of indecision there.
Adams. Cook. Truffert. And it's Tavernier. Kluivert.
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Anderson. Foden. Now he's off and running. Lewis. Succumbs to the pressure. Cook. Eva Nielsen. Kluivert. Cook. Now it's Kluivert. Tavernier. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Doku. Anderson. And it's Lewis. Lewis, oh, good spread. Lovely feet. A chance to play it in. No way through, so back it comes. Rodri. Kluivert. Smith. Kluivert. Smith. Cook. Aim forwards. Guardiola. Anderson. Doku. Anderson, played out wide. Proves too strong. Kluivert. Smith. Kluivert. McKenna. Moved on forwards. Out to the right. Oh, that's neat. And it's Kluivert. Played out to the right. Showing good feet. Cook. Adams. Cook. Adams. Kluivert. Haaland. Foden. Haaland. Muscular approach does pay off here. Adams. Tavernier. Truffert. Looks to the other side. Smith. Kluivert. Cook. And it's Tavernier. Tavernier spread out to the left. And here's Evan Nielsen. Donnarumma getting this one clear. Referee's given a throw. Lovely bit of skill. Cook. Kluivert. Oh, it's played into the area. Haaland. Anderson. It's gone out for a throw-in. Kluivert. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Foden. Anderson. Great defending, strong and determined. Smith. Adams. Cook. Truffert. Tavernier. Smith. And he goes cross-field. Cook. And it's Truffert. Tavernier. Haaland. Anderson. Foden. Lewis. Anderson. Out to the right. Tavernier. Cook. And it's played forward. Truffert. Good play on the left-hand side here. Truffert. Oh, such a clever touch. Cook. Adams. And here's Evan Nielsen. Evan Nielsen knocks it out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cook. Adams. That's a nicely weighted pass. And it's hoisted clear. Doku forwards with intent. Here's a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kluivert. Smith. Adams. Truffert. And here's Tavernier. Now who's going to be first to this? Cook. Adams. And it's Kluivert. Plenty waiting in the middle. Guardiola getting this one clear. Cook. And here's Nielsen. Nielsen! Truffert gets a cross in. He's pulled him up for that challenge. Lewis. Nielsen. Foden does really well to win the ball there. Doku. Guardiola. Ruben Dias. Anderson. Played towards the other side. Foden. Rodri. Made out towards the right wing. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Now the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Petrovic gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Smith. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Guardiola. Guardiola looking up to see who wants it. And it's Rodri. Ah, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nice physical challenge. Kluivert.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Decent chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
That's really well manoeuvred. Doku. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
Takes a shot! Foden with the short one. Nice control. Time to deliver. Foden. Guardiola. Over to the left. Lofted in. Chance! Tries to get it clear. Oh, that's nice. And here's Foden. Now the delivery. And that has been clubbed away. And here's Foden. That's good play. Foden. Anderson. Proves too strong. Kluivert. Played back in. And it's Adams. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Driving on and making good progress. Vardiol. Doku, and that's aimed into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Kluivert, aim forwards. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rodri. Vardiol. And here's Doku. He's having a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Header. Oh, not the best of headers. Truffert. Foot in. Anderson. Doku. Anderson. He's in a great position here. He can get that clear. Truffert, gently done. Doku. Stones. Doku. Doku. Cook. Kluivert. Cook. Tavernier. Adams. And it's Tavernier. Kluivert. That's very neat. Adams. Cook. And here's Nielsen. Adams. Now it's Kluivert. Kluivert. Ruben Diaz gets it clear. Cook. Back into the middle. Played in with purpose. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Lewis is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Truffert. Truffert. Tavernier. Muscular approach does pay off here. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Foden. And it's played forward. Foden. Foden. And here's Haaland. Haaland, oh, good spread. Foden plays it in. And back out it comes. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Pouring through the gears. And he has been fouled there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Been taken short. Guardiola. Anderson. And here's Doku. Can he finish? Just off target. Foden plays it short. Foden. Delivered across. Cleared away. Foden. Doku. Hit into the middle. And it's claimed by the keeper. Adams. Smith. And it's Kluivert. Tavernier. Oh, good ball. Even Nielsen! Straight at the keeper.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid him.
Anderson. Lewis. Lewis shifted upfield. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Truffert, over towards the opposite flank. Kluivert. Adams. Oh, red, nice interception. Foden. Stones. Doku. Gehi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Truffert chooses to go cross-field. McKenna. Smith. And it's Adams. And here's Evan Nielsen. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he deliver? Chance to shoot! Rodri can get it clear. Anderson. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Smith. Some good work on the right flank here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Anderson. Doku. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Smith.
The next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Doku. Guardiola is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Kluivert chasing after it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Guardiola. Rodri. Out to the left it goes. Anderson. And here's Doku. He is just caressing the ball. Anderson. Rodri. Lewis. Rodri. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He's in here! Truffert crosses it in. Ruben Dias. Foden. Ruben Dias. Lewis. Anderson. Guardiola. Anderson. Rodri. Anderson. Eva Nielsen. And it's Kluivert. Tavernier. Lewis makes the interception. Rodri. Doku. Anderson. Doku. And that has put paid to that. Anderson. And here's Haaland. Anderson. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Foden. Anderson. Guardiola. And here's Doku. And that's been won straight back. Tavernier. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Moved on forwards. Doku. Guardiol. Doku. Cook forwards and with intent. Kluivert. Played back in. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And he shoots! Gehi is there and he can get that clear. Out to the right. And it's Kluivert. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lewis. Rodri. Lewis. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And here's Haaland. Anderson played out to the left flank. Doku. Doku puts the ball in.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Kluivert. Smith looks to the other side. Kluivert. Played out to the right. Very nicely done. Adams. And here's Evan-Nielsen. Evan-Nielsen!
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Haaland. Doku. Lewis. Anderson. Rodri. Anderson. Guardiol. And here's Doku. Haaland! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Doku succumbs to the pressure. McKenna. Trufair. And he goes cross-field. Smith. Now it's Kluivert. That's really well manoeuvred. Anderson. Doku. Decent progress down the left. Anderson. Big chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Cook. playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Adams. Nice control. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Ruben Diaz gets it away. Haaland proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Anderson played over towards the opposite flank. And here's Haaland. Oh, that's real chance!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Smith. Kluivert. Smith. Kluivert. Adams. And here's Nielsen. Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Kluivert goes short. Kluivert with the cross. And the finish! Foden. Lewis. Foden. Anderson. Rodri. Anderson. Guardiola. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Truffert. Moved on forwards. Adams. Kluivert. Cook. Looks to the other side. And it's Adams. Tavernier. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Truffert. And he's there to get it away. Smith crossed in once more. Lewis. Rodri. Anderson. Gehi shifted upfield. The pass is intercepted. Now it's Nielsen. And it's Tavernier. Tavernier played with finesse. And the keeper has it. Foden. Lewis. Guardiola. Played towards the other side. Anderson. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's played forward. Evan Nielsen wins the duel this time. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Foden. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Tavernier. Lovely feet. Truffert. Tavernier. That's good play. Delivered with swing. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tavernier. Oh, what a climb! And he's heaved it away. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And it's Smith. Lovely bit of skill. Played into the middle. Doku. Kluivert. Tavernier. Out towards the flank. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. A little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Ruben Dias, aim forwards. Anderson, spread out to the left. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Anderson. Claudio. Stones. 15 minutes till half-time. Doku. Claudio. Doku. Doku. Oh, nice touch. Anderson. Rodri. And here's Haaland. Nice defending, it's got the job done. And there's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cook. And it's Tavernier. Claudio. Stones. Doku, now he's off and running. Adams. Cook. Tavernier. Kluivert. Haaland. Over to the left. Claudio. And here's Haaland. Out to the left it goes. There are a few waiting for it. Doku, there's the delivery. Anderson, spread out to the left. That's tidy. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That has been knocked clear. Tavernier does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Anderson. Ruben Dias. Lewis. Anderson. Doku. Anderson. Rodri. Over to the left. Oh, such a clever touch. So who's he picking out? Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
he just needed to be quicker then. His defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Cook. And it's Tavernier. Oh, sweet feet. It's really well cleared. It will be a throw-in. Kluivert into the channel. Tavernier turns and goes back. Shot, surely! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Lewis. Yehi. Anderson. Stones. Vardiol. Doku. Vardiol. And here's Haaland. Tavernier. Smith looks to the other side. Truffert. Adams. And it's Tavernier. Kluivert. Tavernier played out towards the right wing. Out for a throw. Smith. Brilliantly cut out. Kluivert. Yehi forwards and with intent. Stones. And it's played forward. Doku tries looking up for options on the left. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Foden. Played crossfield, changing the point of attack. Vardiol. And here's Haaland. Tavernier. Kluivert played out to the left flank. And the cutback. And here's Evan Nielsen. And a shot! That's going to go a long way. Lewis. Ruben Diaz. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Tavernier. Yehi gets over and intercepts. Played into space out wide. Haaland is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Kluivert. And it's Tavernier. Succumbs to the pressure. Haaland have it back and can go again. Lewis. Foden. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Adams. Kluivert. Truffert. Cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Doku. Out of play for a throw. And it's Kluivert. Adams.
Adams really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Kluivert. Kluivert with the cross. Kluivert. Could be danger here. And he's there to clear it. Ruben Dias. Lewis. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Vardiol. Doku. Anderson. Now it's Haaland. Adams, gently done. Eva Nielsen. Truffert. Truffert chooses to go cross-field. And it's Kluivert. Kluivert has been caught there, it's a foul. Stones gets rid without sophistication. That's really well manoeuvred. Tavernier. Looking for a decent ball in. Anderson. Rodri. Foden. Vardiol. Now it's Doku, showing good feet. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Truffert. And it's Tavernier. Kluivert. And here's Evan Nielsen. He's had a shot!
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Smith. Rodri does really well there, strong defending. Lewis. Foden looking to get on the end of this. Foden. Takes aim and crosses. Adams. Smith. Kluivert. Adams. Cook. Adams. Tavernier. Cook. Truffert. Muscular approach does pay off here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Doku goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Cross needs to be good. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Clearly not happy with that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cook. McKenna. Moved on forwards. And it's Smith. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Doku. Lewis. Foden. Lewis. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's managed to gift it back. Truffert. Kluivert. Adams. Now it's Haaland. Foden. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Anderson shifted upfield. Guardiol. Adams, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Great defending, strong and determined. Anderson. Guardiol. Ruben Dias. Foden. Rodri. Lewis. Foden. And it's Lewis. Foden. Played into the box. That's too far for anyone. Adams. Smith. Kluivert. Cook. Tavernier. For a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Ruben Diaz, aim forwards. Doku. Anderson. Adams. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Chance to deliver. And claimed it back swiftly. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kluivert. Adams. And here's Evan Nielsen. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Tavernier! It's a loose ball. Cleared without complication. Adams. It's Kluivert. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Stones. Yehi. Rodri. Ruben Diaz. And he goes cross-field. Stones. Oh, can he get onto this? Truffert, head over towards the opposite flank. Ruben Diaz. Lewis. Foden. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Doku. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Anderson. Tavernier. And here's Evan Nielsen, out to the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Chooses to go back. Tavernier, spread out to the left. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Truffert. Truffert played into space. Anderson. Moved on forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Haaland has got himself a free kick. Doku. Out to the left it goes. He whips in across. That has been knocked clear. Played out to the right. Hoisted in. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Petrovic, one ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Adams. Truffert. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And here's Evan Nielsen. And here's Evan Nielsen. There's the shot! And it's hoisted clear. And it's Adams. Cook. Now it's Clive. And the shot! Gets it away. Rodri, gently done. Doku. Doku. Lewis. Played out wide. Now what's he got in mind? Foden. Played in by Foden. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Anderson. Vardiol. And here's Haaland. Tries a shot! Oh, it's come loose. He's in, surely! Crossed into the box. And the ball's come loose here. We are into stoppage time. Adams wins the duel this time. And it's Kluivert. Over to the left. Truffert looking to hit the byline here. That had too much on it. Rodri. Foden. Foden has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Lewis. Nicely intercepted. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that's nice. Foden. Anderson. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Truffert. Tavernier.
And that's the half time. We have seen a lovely first 5 minutes between Manchester City and Bournemouth. City have enjoyed plenty of possession and creating some dangerous movement around the Bournemouth penalty area. Bournemouth have worked hard aggressively and looked for opportunities to break forward quickly whenever they win the ball. Still with GoalMatol, the action continues after the break.
They've clearly been told to try something different.
Nice physical challenge. Doku. Vardiol. Ruben Dias. Foden. Lewis. Rodri. Anderson. Kluivert gets a foot in here. And it's played forward. And here's Doku. Guardiola. Rodri. Guardiola played out to the left flank. Anderson. Aimed in towards the centre. Guardiola. Anderson. Doku. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gehi. Doku. Anderson. Stones. Anderson. Rodri. Doku. Kluivert does really well to win the ball there. Cook. Tavernier. Truffert, and he goes cross-field. That's a throw. Anderson, spread out to the left. Ball comes in. Defending of the desperate variety. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Guardiola. Gehi. Rodri. Lewis. Anderson. Anderson, it's a delicate pass. Kluivert forwards and with intent. Adams. Smith. That's really well manoeuvred. Kluivert. Out to the left it goes. Truffert. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Doku. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Tavernier. Adams. Smith. And it's Kluivert. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Rodri.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Truffert. Tavernier. Great defending, strong and determined. Guardiola. Stones. Doku. Guardiola. Doku. Anderson. Rodri. Foden. Lewis. And here's Foden. And it's Lewis. Anderson. Guardiola. Here's Doku. Rodri. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Smith. Kluivert. And here's Nielsen. Stones gets good distance on it. Aim forwards. Smith. Kluivert. Adams. Forwards and with intent. Anderson. Stones. Anderson. Doku. Vardiol. And it's corner. Driving forward. Tavernier. Truffert. It's a throw-in. Anderson. Gehi. Anderson. Doku. Stones. Doku. Anderson. Tries to dink it through. Time to deliver. And a chance! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Get a throw in. And it's Rodri. That is lovely. Now it's Rodri. Anderson. Out towards the flank. Now it's Doku. Cross goes in there. Keeper's dealt with that. Rodri. Foden. Oh, sweet feet. Rodri. Good chance here.
Rodri made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Kluivert. Smith. That's very neat. Kluivert. And here's... goes for a shot! They've played it short. Rodri is there and he can get that clear. And it's Adams. And he shot a goal! And that has been cleared. Truffert gets a crossing. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Up he goes! Decent enough try.
Evan Nielsen was clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Anderson. Ruben Dias. Lewis. Anderson. Lewis. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. The most accurate pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
House on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Rodri. Foden. Very nicely done. Rodri. Oh, that's a nice ball. Tries to get it clear. Rodri. Now here's the delivery. Kluivert. Cook. Kluivert. Well read, and the danger is averted. Tavernier. Kluivert. Adams. And it's Tavernier. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Haaland being hunted in taps.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Lewis.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Playing towards the other side. Smith. Adams. Kluivert. Truffert. Oh, nice touch. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's Evan Nielsen.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Stones gently down. What a throw in. Smith. And it's Kluivert. Evan-Nielsen. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he thumps it clear. Through it. Truffert. And it's played forward. Tries to cross. Stones with the clearance. Anderson. Foden chooses to go cross-field. Doku. Rodri. Lewis. Foden. Showing good feet.
Lewis really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Doku. Guardiola. Stones. Foden looks to get on the end of this. Lewis. Rodri. And here's Haaland. And the shots! Oh, good stop, it had to be. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Defending of the desperate variety. Tavernier. And it's Kluivert. Now it's Tavernier. Danger averted for now. Foden. Rodri. Lewis. Doku. Rodri. Lewis. And here's Foden. And here's Haaland. Shoots! Doku. Haaland. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Kluivert. Smith. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he's there to clear it. And it's Smith. Oh, such a clever touch. Across it goes. Last last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rodri. Ruben Dias. That's a throw. Cook. Smith. Adams. Kluivert. And the shot! Guardiola gets it away. Adams. Cook. Proves too strong. Haaland. Doku. And here's Doku. Guardiola. Played into space out wide. Haaland with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Keeper's got good distance on that. Guardiola. Great defending, strong and determined. Cook. Truffert. Tavernier. Tavernier shifted upfield, and it's Kluivert. Adams. Kluivert. And here's a chance for a shot! And that has been clubbed away. Here's Evan Nielsen. Can he finish? Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that has been cleared. Rodri. Guardiola. Doku. And back to the keeper they go. Gehi. Moved on forwards. Rodri. Lewis. Now it's Foden. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Truffert. He is just caressing the ball. And that's a goal kick. That's really well manoeuvred. Foden. Stones. Anderson. Doku. Anderson knocks it out wide. he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And it's Lewis. Rodri. Rodri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Evan Nielsen's cross. That's an excellent interception. Looking for a corner. Stones is there, and he can get that clear. Haaland. Nice physical challenge. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Stones. Vadio. Doku. Doku goes on a charge down the left. Cross into the box. Evan Nielsen. And it's Smith. Smith. Vadio. Stones. Vadio. Anderson. Stones aim forwards. Doku. Vadio. Doku providing an outlet on that flank. Fair. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Kluivert. And here's Evan Nielsen. Evan Nielsen. Oh, good spread. Gehi gets it clear. And it's Smith. Aimed in towards the centre. Doku. Stones. Ruben Dias. Foden. Foden tries making a foray down the right. Now that's well seen too. Cook. Here's Evan Nielsen. Kluivert. Played out to the right. Smith opts to play it back. It's run loose here. Doku. Vadio. Stones. Stones head over towards the opposite flank. Rodri. Anderson. Doku. Doku is on a run down the left wing. And that's a throw. Tavernier. Succumbs to the pressure. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Out to the right. Tavernier. Kluivert. McKenna. And it's played forward. Adams. Haaland with the foul. Over to the left. And here's Tavernier. Looks to the other side. Smith. And it's Kluivert. Smith looking to run onto it. It's a goal kick. That has been cut short. McKenna. Moved on forwards. Muscular approach does pay off here. That is a little undercooked. Fair. And he goes cross-field. Smith. Vardiol gets in to thwart him. Vardiol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lewis. Foden. Doku. Vardiol. Played towards the other side. Lewis. Foden. Now it's Foden. Kluivert. Adams. Smith. That's the throw. And it's Adams. Looking here to chip it through. That is a brilliant interception. Anderson. Foden. Lewis. And here's Nielsen. Tavernier. Adams. Oh, that's neat. Kluivert. So who's he picking out? Cross goes in there. Nice interception, well timed. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Adams. And it's Tavernier. And here's Nielsen. Foden. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Foden.
For a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And it's Kluivert. Kluivert played out towards the right wing. Cook. out wide, but he won't reach that one. Anderson. Doku, who's set up one goal so far. Anderson. Guardiola played out to the left flank. Doku puts the ball in.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Lewis. Anderson. Anderson chips it through. Foden plays it in. And that's been well dealt with. There are a few waiting for it. Guardiola crossed in once more. Deftly away. Tavernier. Truffert played over towards the opposite flank. Proves too strong. Now it's Doku. Lovely feet. Doku tries a cross. And it's Tavernier. Truffert. Doku. Guardiola. Doku. Guardiola. Doku. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, some tackle that. Kluivert. Truffert looks to the other side. Smith. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Tavernier. Truffert, and he goes cross-field. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Kluivert, oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that was nowhere near his best. Lewis. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Doku. Rodri. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Tavernier. Smith. And it's Kluivert. That's tidy. Kluivert does really well to win the ball there. And that was very necessary. That'll be a throw. Kluivert. Now it's Evan-Nielsen. Evan-Nielsen. Evan-Nielsen, and he's gone backward here. That's good defending, very good defending. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ruben Dias, aim forwards. Vardio. Doku. Adams. Cook. Tavernier. Smith. And it's Tavernier. Played out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Plenty waiting in the middle. Troffer, backward it goes. Shapes to shoot! That has been knocked clear. Vardio. Doku. They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Kluivert. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, that's nice. Can he deliver? Vardio wins the duel this time.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Vardio. Doku. And here's Foden.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Smith. Cook. And it's Kluivert. Tavernier.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Stones. Foden chasing after it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Tavernier.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Vardio. Vardio. It's a promising position. Doku. Doku puts them all in. Turns and goes back. Rodri. Anderson. Vardiol. Spread out to the left. Time to deliver. Doku tries a cross.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cook. Kluivert. That's going to go a long way.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Foden. Looks to the other side. Doku concedes a free kick for that. It's Kluivert. Smith. Nice control. Adams. And he's heaved it away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Lewis. Foden. Lewis. That's good play. So who's he picking out? Played out to the right. Oh, great chance! Should have equalised.
Anderson, well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
And here's Evan Nielsen. Cook. And here's Tavernier. And it's played forward.
I think the message here, well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Stones. That's really well manoeuvred. That's really well manoeuvred. Kluivert. Kluivert succumbs to the pressure.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Hit into the middle. Only partially clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Anderson. Aim forwards. Can he latch on to this? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Foden goes short.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Out to the right. Truffert cuts out the pass. Lewis. And reclaimed it in a trice. Vardiol, gently done.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Kluivert played through into space. Gehi gets it away. There are a few waiting for it. No way through, so back it comes. He's in a good position here. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Smith. Kluivert. And here's Tavernier. Tavernier! Oh, extraordinary.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Lovely feet. Vardiol. And here's Doku.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Smith. And here's Eva Nielsen. Eva Nielsen. Tavernier. Kluivert. Eva Nielsen is having a shot! Chooses to go back. Kluivert, and he's gone backward here. And that's surely a foul, free kick. Stones tries to clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. Truffert. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Cleared without complication. It's gone for a throw-in. Can he get onto this? Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Plenty waiting in the middle. Cook. That's a good ball. Kluivert. And here's Tavernier. Tavernier. Cook. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or cake.
Eva Nielsen! It's anyone's ball now. Tavernier.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Rodri. Cardio. Doku. Stones. Cook. Adams. Shot at goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
That's a cute ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Smith. And it's Kluivert. Adams. Just 5 minutes left. Kluivert. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Tavernier.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Cardio. Doku. Cardio. Haaland. Great defending, strong and determined. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Anderson. Foden. Ruben Dias. Cardio.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Anderson. Rodri. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Tavernier. And here's Evan-Nielsen. Evan-Nielsen!
Evan-Nielsen has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Anderson. Rodri played over towards the opposite flank. Cook. And it's played forward. And it's Truffert. Truffert charging forward down that flank. They need to get it in quick. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Doku. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Doku. Real chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Haaland certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Aim forwards, and it's Kluivert. Smith. Kluivert. Now it's Evan-Nielsen.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
physical challenge.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Vardiol. Yehi. That's really well manoeuvred. Vardiol. Done delicately. Doku looking to get on the end of this. Anderson does really well to win the ball there. Decent chance! Worth a try, but not this time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Cook. Tavernier.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Anderson. And here's Haaland. Wins the duel this time.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Vardiol. Now it's Doku. Oh, that's nice. Needs a quality cross. Lovely. And he shoots! And they've got rid. Vardiol. Anderson. Rodri. Lewis. And here's Haaland.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Kluivert. And it's played forward. Truffert drives forward on the overlap.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Kluivert. They are right into last chance territory.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Played towards the other side. Adams. And it's Tavernier. Truffert. Vardiol can get it clear. Vardiol cuts it out.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Yehi. 4 extra minutes added on. Truffert. Tavernier. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So, what can they make of this? Rodri. Foden. And here's Haaland. Now then, the ball's come loose. Anderson. Tavernier. Kluivert. Eva Nielsen. And it's Tavernier. Out to the left it goes. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Comes up big! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Kluivert with the short one. Crossed into the middle. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Truffert. He is just caressing the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cook chooses to go cross-field. Nice control. Anderson. Lewis. Great defending, strong and determined. Foden. Anderson. Guardiola. Doku. Guardiola. And he cuts out a supply. Adams. Kluivert. And here's Evan Nielsen. Evan Nielsen played out towards the right wing. Doku. Guardiola. Stones. Anderson. Adams. Kluivert. Adams. Haaland. Guardiola. Stones. Anderson. Rodri. Guardiola. Doku. Guardiola. Anderson. We expected better, and so did he. Kluivert. Truffert. Now it's Tavernier. That is lovely. Tavernier. A real chance! Stones. Guardiola. Gehi. And he goes cross-field. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Ruben Dias. Moved on forwards. Rodri. Lewis. Foden. Lewis. Rodri. Guardiola. Doku. Kluivert wins the duel this time. Lewis does really well to win the ball there. Rodri. Gehi. Anderson. Ruben Dias. Foden. Foden battling down that right flank. Cook. And it's Tavernier. Made into space out wide. One good cross, maybe the last chance. Brilliantly cut out. Dealt with nice.
Full time for a fantastic match between Manchester City and Bournemouth. Both teams gave everything from the first minute to the last. City showed their technical quality and attacking football, while Bournemouth fought hard and created some dangerous moments for their own. Congratulations to the winning team and respect to both sides for their efforts today. Thank you for watching GoalMatol. And if you enjoyed this epic football match, comment your man of the match. Subscribe to GoalMatol for more realistic football simulations. Stay tuned for more matches. See you the next one.